What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Road to Pro here on our Thursday night as we get ready to go racing. Road to Pro race number 4 here at Richmond, which I totally did not type up there. Sorry. So this is a race number 4 of the Road to Pro series. Let's go ahead and go through tonight's starting grid as we get ready to go racing here. We got Tucker on the pole, Michael second, Anthony in third, Daniel fourth, Jordy in fifth, Blaze in sixth, Alex seventh, Seth in eighth, Andrew in ninth, Daniel 10th, Joel in that 11th spot, Tyler 12th. Then we have Parker White in 13th, Daniel in 14th, Santiago starting in that 15th position, Justin 16th, Jake in 17th, Matt starting 18th, Brad 19th, Drew 20th, Kenny in that 21st position, Casey 22nd, Jonathan 23rd, Christopher 24th. What's up, Butters? The small strength of field, yeah. Then we got Eugene in that 25th, David in 26th, Brian 27th, Devin 28th, Trevor 29th, Larry 30th. Justin Norwood, we all know him on the dirt side, in that 31st position. Tyler 32nd, Boyd 33rd, Brad Davies 34th, and Logan rounding up the field in that 35th position. What is the strength of field? Let's take a look. Oh, I should have it on here somewhere, I believe. Oh, maybe this doesn't have it. I don't know what it is on here. It is not a low strength of field, I will say that. But we had the first short track race here for the Road to Pro here at Richmond Richmond Raceway, as Tucker's going to take him to the green flag. Should see some different contenders here tonight. Maybe some people who might have struggled a little bit on those other tracks might peak a little bit on these short tracks. We're going to see who the true drivers are. Man, I'm thirsty tonight. Guys, don't forget we have stars, subs, all that good stuff on over at Facebook. And then we have our Patreon, Cash App, and Venmo if you guys want to support the channel. And we're going to do 130 laps here at Richmond tonight. Honestly, I feel it's a fun track. It's a little difficult on some of the other cars, but here in the trucks, it's actually a blast. Actually a blast. All right, down the back straight. We're about to go green flag. Pace car's off. Green flag is out as they head down to the line. Heading into turn number 1, Tucker out in front, Michael second. As they battle from third on back, here comes the 62 of Anthony, looking low, out of turn number 2, down into 3 and 4. Excuse me. Out of turn number 4, they make it across the line, 1 lap complete here without a wreck. Might be a little bit of a miracle on a track like this. Definitely takes a couple laps for the tires to come in as they come out of turn number 2. Racing down the back straightaway. Look at that line as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, it's side by side for that 5th position. Jordy down low, Blaze Crawford up high as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. Close battling there. Ooh, it got close there as Jordy slides up in front of Blaze. Got a pair of 4s there. Here comes the 1 of Alex up underneath Blaze now. Oh, they may almost make contact. Out of turn number 4. Heading into 1 and 2. Side by side for that 6th position. Look at that one go. Alex sticking it down in there as they come out of turn number 2. These guys really rolling, have some steady cars here tonight, looking like some clean racing so far. We've got a pair of 4s up on the top. They are nose to tail not giving an inch as we head down into turn number 1. Door to door, wheel to wheel, out of turn number 2. It's so tricky out of 2. It's almost like you either get really tight out of 2 or really loose. There's very rarely an in-between in 1 and 2. So you got to be very careful with that as they come down the front straightaway. Single file most of the way through the field right now, as these guys are pretty calm. Oh, got found a little bit of racing here. Back with the 13 of Drew and Matt dancing down below him as they run side by side. If something's going to happen, this is probably where it's going to be. We got Santiago all the way back in that 18th position. Remember, he won a race not too long ago. I got to check the points, but I think he's pretty high up in the points. He does not want to run around that 18th position mid-pack. Here comes the 13 up underneath Andrew. Drew's on the move in that number 13. Side by side with Andrew. That's last week's winner. And that number 42 as they head down into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. Can get real snappy loose there. These guys have to be real careful on the throttle as they come down the front straightaway. Side by side still, as they head down into turn number 3 and 4. Or sorry, 1 and 2, sorry. Out of turn 2. We got a battle here between Casey and Matt for that 16th position. Casey's got a big run on the high side. Matt's going to fall back to that 17th spot. Casey up 6 positions so far in that number 28. Now we're working Andrew. Andrew's falling back here. He's back 6 positions in that number 42. Makes you wonder what's going on in that thing. He's normally got a lot of speed in that 42, so be interested to see what's going on there and why he seems to be struggling here. We got 11 coming to 12 laps complete this time by, or 11 laps complete this time by. As these guys get straightened out through the field, the 17 back here, David side by side with the 88 of David Brown. Here comes David Brown fighting back on the outside as they come down the front straightaway. This is for that 23rd position as they're getting dicier even further back. Our boy Justin back here really struggling in that number 4 machine, sitting back in that 33rd spot. Not really sure what's going on with him. This is definitely a tough split here. So even somebody as skilled as him, but we know him in dirt, and man, he is not used to running this far back in field. Not only because dirt doesn't run this many cars, but he just doesn't run in the back of the field. Currently sitting in 33rd. Back up the front, Tucker driving away from the field, out 1 second, over second place, Michael. Anthony in 3rd, Daniel 4th, Jordy in 5th. Behind him, we got Alex, Blaze Crawford. Blaze is a short track guy. He definitely does do well in short tracks. We've seen him many times. I've seen him many times racing in the short track side. This probably fits more his style in that number 4 than some of those mile and a halves and bigger. So he's up there currently running in that 7th position. Seth in 8th, Daniel 9th, Daniel Roper in 10th, Joel at 11th, Parker, Justin, Drew, Andrew, Casey, Matt, Santiago, Christopher, and Kenny Brady are our top 20 right now. Everybody pretty much single file. I mean, we do have a battle back here. So now we got to start talking about strategy. When do these guys have to pit? This is a long race, 130 laps. They got to be smart on their tires. We're going to see coming and goers. Wow, I can't talk. So how's that going to affect them? These guys running really hard in the back of the pack. They're using up their tires, believe it or not. They seem like they're like a little bit slower, but they are definitely abusing their tires, trying to get some positions. The fact that they're in the back means their car just is not feeling right. So expect these guys just to continue to struggle through the night. But somebody like Tucker out in front One of these guys up front, they're probably not being very hard on their cars right now. It might look like they're pulling away from the rest of the field. They're probably being easier on their trucks than a lot of the other guys. 18 laps complete, coming to 19 complete this current by. Sorry, just situating another computer. It wasn't all the way up. Now I got it situated for the side-by-side. Probably going to make me set it up. But we're going to go ahead, switch to the side-by-side so we can keep an eye on the leader as we scroll through the field. Got our leader currently on the left side, but we're going to end up moving him over to the right side. Give me 1 second. There we go. So there's our side-by-side action here, as I got yesterday's. All right, there we go. All right, now we're situated. Let's go back and take a look through the field. Our leader is going to stay on our right-hand side there. That's going to be Tucker Minter in that number 10 as we scroll through, checking out the rest of the field. Guys, if you're just tuning in, go ahead, give it a like, a share, a follow. Let's get this out here as we watch Top Split here for the Road to Pro. As we go through the pack, currently everybody pretty much, well, here's a battle. Everybody was pretty much in single file, but now we got Justin looking up underneath Joel. Justin in the number 10. Looks like he might actually lose a spot to the 13 of Drew as Drew gets to the outside. About 25 laps almost into this run. We're going to start to see some of these cars pick up the pace. Some of these guys that might have been a little bit easier on their cars early on, potentially see them picking up the pace. So side by side is the 10 car of Justin going the wrong, Justin going the wrong way as Andrew gets around him on the outside too. So Justin struggling down low in that number 10. And here comes Santiago in that number 17 trying to move his way up towards the front. He's currently 17th. He's in a good position in the points. He needs to move up as these guys are getting aggressive here. We've just seen the 54 of Kenny Brady trying to jump up in there, up underneath Christopher, but nothing was there. They had to back out of that one. But here comes Christopher up underneath Santiago. And Santiago runs that up top side in that number 17. Down the back straightaway, 66 of Christopher. He's got to get back in line as they head down into turn number 3 and 4. Got our leader on the right side. That is Tucker Minter. As we watch the battle here further back in the pack. Running around mid-pack, we got the 17th place battle. That is the 17 of Santiago. As Christopher tries to look up underneath. Oh, we had one loose further back. They can gather it in. Here comes Christopher looking low out of turn number 4. Not able to make a run. He looks like he might be a little bit quicker right now, but not able to do anything with it as they head down into turn number 3. Or 1, sorry. Wow. I have no clue where I'm at. Ooh, Andrew gets loose in that 42. Just in front of these guys as he's got the 10 trying to work back on the outside of him. That is Justin. He's going to get around as Andrew got really loose there off of turn number 2. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Once again, let's see how they are coming out of 2. We're going to start to see the handling go away on some of these trucks. Andrew going the wrong way. Once again, in a hurry, back to 16th. Here comes Christopher to the outside in that number 66. Andrew might end up falling back to 17th. If he's not careful, might be further than that because Santiago's trying to put himself on the outside too. Looking like the inside lane is not the place to be right now. Here comes Andrew. He sends it into turn number 3. Trying to make it so he can get clear. Can't do it. Santiago back on the outside. Side by side down the front straightaway. As we watch our leader, the battle for the lead is starting to pick up. Michael has caught our leader in that number 26. So we got a battle for the lead starting to brew. Oh, sorry. No, that was a lap car. Ah, my bad. All right, so that was a lap car already that the leader was dealing with. It wasn't the second place car. As Andrew's still stuck at the outside. They are freight trading him. Kenny on the outside. Now Matt on the outside. Andrew back to the 20th position. I don't know if it's going to add. Here comes the 91 of Jake. He's going to get to the outside. Andrew cannot find a way up. It's like a train. Here he comes. He gets a run on the inside. Maybe these cars will even out. It's a yellow flag is out. Caution flag number 1. Caution, caution, caution. All right, let's take a look at what happened here. We're starting to intensify a little bit there. It looks like Larry Pace is involved in this one. Let's go ahead and break it back to the single car view. Let's see what happens here. Oh, contact going into turn number 3, sends the 18 of Larry Pace up into the wall. Oh, that's short track racing there. He can't be happy with that one. Definitely not happy with that one. I can't hear them talking. I want to hear if there's any drama on there. Everybody coming down pit road. I don't think anybody's going to stay out. Tyler is the one that went 1 lap down, so he's going to get the wave around. He'll be the lucky dog. Only car 1 lap down. The other Tyler, Severa, did not start the race. All right, so caution flag number 1 here. Took a while to get there. Let's see how the pit cycle works as Tucker, the first car out once again. He's going to stay out front as these guys come off of pit road. And we are going to take a brief break, and I'll be right back.
Casey? Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah.
All right, guys, I am back. Probably going 1 to go this time by. As we watch, Tucker's going to lead him back to the green flag. Absolutely dominating here tonight.
Damn, Chris, you pancake that thing.
Hell yeah, brother. I got one hand still.
You're in front of me, Larry.
All right, these guys are going to go green flag this
Somebody
time
stay
by.
behind you. That was good.
Yeah, it's a glitch.
Green flag is out as Tucker gets on the gas as they head down the front straightaway towards turn number 1.
That was late as hell. What the fuck?
Sorry, I'm looking at really loose.
Down the back straightaway into 3 and 4 down the front straightaway as Tucker continues to lead the field. Guys, we are only 400 stars away from our Facebook goal. As you guys can help us hit that, that'll get us a bonus from Facebook as the field gets single file. There's the 66 of Christopher trying to make his way up to the field. Down on the bottom side. Was it him? Somebody had some issues. I heard somebody fled something. They're going 3 wide. 3 wide back here in the pack, out of turn number 4. Side by side is the 54. Kenny Brady takes it in deep as they head down into turn number 1. Taking it back down to 2 by 2. As it got real exciting there through 3 and 4. We're going to lose car. That's Santiago into 17. Loose back in the middle of the pack. These guys are trying to get what they can. The 54, Kenny pushing up. He's got to keep it out of Joel. Or out of Justin as they come out of turn number 4 down into 1. Still side by side. Kenny trying to take advantage of every bit of these new tires and move his way up through the field. Down the back straightaway. He's sending it deep into the corners through 3 and 4. Gains a little bit as he's able to pull Justin out of turn 4. He's going to be able to get up in that spot. Here comes Justin fighting back on the outside though as they head down into 1 and 2. Meanwhile, we got Blaze Crawford in that number 4 doing the same thing. Down low, trying to get up underneath the 9 of Roper. It's going to cost him a spot as he's got Joel on the outside now as they run side by side for that 11th position.
Brad, I'm kind of just chilling until I get it sorted out.
Down into turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn 2. Blaze stuck on the bottom side. He's going to get up there. Here comes the 17 of Joel on the high side of Roper. Out of turn number 4. Joel moving his way up through the field in that number 17 as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Daniel keeps it a little bit high heading into turn number 1 and 2. Not as low as I think Joel was expecting, but Joel sticks it out. He's still got that position on the outside. Out of turn number 4, we're going to get that big drive. Here comes Blaze Crawford up behind the 17 of Joel. Top side really seems to be working here as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. But right now with the fresher tire, oh, it got sideways. Got a little loose coming off of 2. Somehow Joel keeps it straight as they head down into turn number 3. You want to push it a little bit harder because you're racing somebody. You don't really want to be side by side.
Thank you.
And end up getting loose like that as here comes Joel dropping down to the bottom in that number 17. I just realized I had that on. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Single file now through the front of the pack. We're going to go ahead, pull up our leader up here on the right side. So that is Tucker up on the right side as we scroll through the field in the side-by-side. We got Roper and Blaze side-by-side for that 11th position. Oh, Blaze gets loose off of 4. Good save. As they head down into turn number 3. Blaze is going to send it in hard. Daniel's going to let him up. He didn't want Blaze to get loose. Oh, it gives him a bump down the front straightaway as they head down into turn number 1 and 2. Was he not happy with the way Blaze? Oh, Blaze gets knocked up the track. He saves it, gets a piece of the wall. They are wrecking. Santiago turned around as the yellow flag is out. A whole lot of stuff happening there, guys. Wow, that got exciting. That got exciting, guys. Wow. That was a crazy run there. Short green flag run as the caution comes out pretty quick. Let's go take a look and see exactly what happened here. I don't know if this really started when Daniel Roper got into Blaze. That caused the field to check up, and Santiago, middle of that one, gets turned around. Just the victim here. That really started further ahead. Let's go take a look. I don't know if we missed something on the previous lap, but we're going to go. Got a lot of people on pit road, it looks like. So we got different strategies going here. So a lot of people going down on pit road. We're going to go check out this deal with Blaze. Blaze getting a little bit of damage on this one. There looks like there might have been a little bit of anger here. We're going to go watch a couple laps here. Let's see if Blaze did something that upset Daniel. Backs out of it there. We're trying to see what this looked like, because it almost looked intentional on Daniel's part. We're trying to see if there might have been a little bit of retaliation there. Blaze backing out as Daniel's checking up. Oh, he gets a little bit on him out of 4, but that's not bad. That's short track racing right there. I guess he just didn't like that. And Blaze gets real loose here as Daniel sits right on his right rear. Daniel giving him no room. Maybe Daniel felt like he crowded him there. I'm not sure. But Blaze definitely did not. He was all the way down. Gets into him there. And just drives into him in turn number 1. But these are hard short track racing or retaliation. I don't know what that one is, but we are under caution here once again. But we got a new leader, Alex, staying out. It looks like they stayed out. Let's see, where is Tucker? Tucker's all the way back in 20th, so the top 19 cars stayed out. So definitely an interesting run there. It'll be interesting to see what happens here with everybody on so many different tire strategies. So we are almost halfway through this one. These guys, 2 cautions, halfway through. Pretty clean race so far. Just a little bit of incidental instances here, though. See if we get one to go this time by. We do, as the pace lights are out. And we're going to go green flag racing. Guys, we are only 400 stars away from our Facebook bonus. If you guys could help us hit that goal here tonight, that would be awesome. That's 400 stars that we need to get to our Facebook goal to get that bonus. As the green flag is out, as Alex gets on the gas. They're going to be side by side. Oh, a little bit of contact. There's the 99 of Michael, a little loose. The 39 was on his back bumper. Down into turn, out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Oh, we got one loose. Oh my God. That could have been a big one here as they're side by side for second. Alex starting to pull away. Being in the lead is looking like such an advantage here as we head down into turn number 1 and 2. I got a feeling some of these guys that stayed out felt like there was going to be more cautions, and the ones that came in felt like maybe there wasn't. Oh, it looks like there's a big mess in the back. Absolute chaos back here. No wrecking. Somehow I saw people bouncing all over the place, but no wrecking. As everybody keeps it straight, but man, they're going to send it into turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide. 3 wide out of turn number 2. These guys definitely pushing it to the max as they head down through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, side by side, racing hard at the back of the pack. Wild racing here tonight. It's the 14, gets into the 35. They keep it going straight. Oh, 3 wide. They're pushing it here as they head down the back straightaway. Just looking for some problems here tonight, I think. Where is Tucker? Tucker is in that 16th position. He's that number 10 car, trying to be patient behind the 13. That was our leader before that caution came out. Down the back straightaway. He's trying to make sure he's got a way to escape if these guys crash. As they're side by side here about mid-pack. Absolutely craziness. So many different tire strategies here as we head down into turn number 1 and 2. 3 wide, 4 wide, 4 wide coming out of turn number 2. How did they not all just wreck? 3 wide down the back straightaway, heading into turn number 3. Definitely enough room to do that here. The 28 is going to push up the track. That is Casey Tucker. As Tucker Minter gets up underneath him to go around down the back stretch. Look at this racing here in the middle of the pack. It is absolutely insane. As our driver that led the most laps, that number 10 car, Tucker Minter, up in the middle of all of it. He took tires, 19 cars didn't, and he's got some work to do here as he is stuck in this traffic. So now we got people with new tires, people with old tires, so many different strategies here. Going to be interesting to see what happens as they come out of turn number 4 down the back, front straightaway. Good racing here so far. And getting a little bit dicey up there. It's been a little bit dicey as Tucker's made his way up to the 13th position. The question I have to have is it going to be worth having those new tires? How much has he used them up trying to get back up to the field? If this goes green, he might have an advantage here, but if they get another caution, it might be a mistake by that number 10 car. Oh, he's got to back out of it, shoot up the track as he almost ran into the 95 of Parker White. Got Boyd in that number 96. He's up here in that battle. As Tucker tries to stick his nose in there, nowhere to put it. As they're 2 wide up ahead of him for 2 rows. Heading down into turn number 3 and 4. Tucker, we're watching Tucker, the 10 car. If you guys are just joining, he took tires. He was our leader for the whole first part of this race. Now stuck back in traffic as 19 cars stayed out. Oh, he pushes up almost into Parker White as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Tucker now up underneath Daniel. Daniel's going to give him plenty of room, teammates, as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. That is probably the easiest pass Tucker's had to make here tonight. Down into 1 and 2, the 13. He's going to stay up. That is Daniel. And that number 13 as they come down the back straightaway. Tucker's got to fall back in place as they work the number 6 of Jonathan there on the bottom side. So Jonathan going to stay down low, stay out of the way. Sometimes this outside lane's a little bit better. Right now, Tucker's just kind of picking whatever he can get. As they're almost 3 wide coming out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Tucker just kind of picking it, going where he can, as he's now going to be battling Drew in that number 13 next as the other 13, Daniel, it gets around him on the inside. Good racing here tonight, guys. Side by side out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Here comes Tucker. He's going to take that 7th position as they head down into turn number 1. He's going to get around him. Now he's got to work on Daniel. Can he get around Daniel? Daniel looking pretty quick in that JD graphics number 13. JDR graphics number 13, to be honest. He drifts a little bit up through 3 and 4. That might give an opportunity for Tucker, but he's not able to take advantage of it. All right, so it's calmed down a little bit, even though they're battling here still. We're going to go check and see what they're doing further back. So many different strategies as we check and look. They are pretty much single file. So we're going to go back up and look at this battle here. Just behind Tucker, as Tucker's in that 7th position. Nope, here comes Tucker up underneath Jake. As he tries to move his way up, he did get around Daniel. Now trying to get around the 91 of Jake Nichols as they come out of turn number 2. Probably the biggest battle on the track is whoever Tucker comes up on is Tucker working his way back up into the top 5. He's had to pass a lot of trucks to get here. He was started 20th on that restart, guys. 20th. 75 laps complete. We are well past the halfway point as we continue to run here. 2 cautions so far here tonight. Here comes, I'll tell you what, we got to watch this 13. He looks like he's got a little bit of speed here. That Daniel definitely looking like that JDR graphics machine has some speed. Here comes the 62 of Anthony looking up underneath Parker White. Can't do anything with it. Parker bounces off the wall a little bit. Out of turn number 4, but keeps it going straight. Tucker now up to the 4th position. He's got around the 57 of Seth. That's a teammate. That was probably an easy pass. Here comes Daniel up underneath Jake for that 6th position. So I'll tell you what, Daniel having a good run up through the field here. I don't think he took tires. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Daniels moved his way up to the 6th position. Here comes Parker White, following him down up underneath the 91 of Jake. Side by side out of turn number 4. Heading down into turn 1 and 2, side by side. Parker down low, Jake up high. Meanwhile, up at the front of the field, Alex has a comfortable lead, 1.3 seconds over the field right now as they come around to the front straightaway. Go ahead and pull up the side-by-side so you can watch our leader up there on the right-hand side as we watch this battle currently. Ooh, it got close right there. For this 7th position, as you got Parker White down low, Jake Nichols up high as they come out of turn number 4. Jake holding strong. Here comes the 62 of Anthony. They're going to take it 3 wide, maybe? Nope, not quite. They keep it from going 3 wide. Parker White backed out of it as they head down the back straightaway. Anthony rolling that number 62 down through turn number 3 and 4 on the bottom side out of turn number 4. Here he comes. He's going to get up underneath the 91 of Jake Nichols, now battling for that 7th position. He's got that 62 rolling as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes the 4 of Jordy. He wants a piece of this battle for the 7th position as they head down the front straightaway. Yeah, that's an insane high rating. 10,770. Watching this battle here between Anthony and Jake at the line, it was dead even before that 7th position as they head down into turn number 1. How you doing, Ryan? Ooh, a little bit loose on the bottom side. Anthony keeps it together as they head down into turn number 3 and 4. The second half of the race, definitely a little bit more. Well, ever since the first caution, these guys have definitely raced a little bit harder. Don't look now, Tucker's made his way up to the 3rd position. Doing all right. Ooh, Parker White almost down into Jordy Lopez on the bottom side as they they were heading down the back straightaway out of turn number 4 now. Parker White gets a big run out of 4, but can't do anything with it since Anthony's right in front of him. Or sorry, Jake right in front of him. Anthony made his way around Jake, currently in that 7th position, as he's now going to work the 13 of Daniel. Looks like he's got some speed in that number 62. I think that's one of those guys that took tires earlier on. As he's going to get up underneath the 13 of Daniel out of 2. No, he's got to fall back in line. So this battle right here, I'll tell you what. Ooh, the 13 pushes wide. Anthony pushes wide. Or sorry, Daniel pushes wide. Anthony not able to do anything with it. What a massive run off of turn number 4 by Daniel. He's going to get up and underneath the 57. Yeah, he's doing good. I'll tell you what, Tucker now up to the 2nd position. I think he's the one to beat. I don't think anybody's got anything for him here. That's Tucker right here in this number 10. He's had to pass 18 cars to get up to that 2nd spot. He was leading earlier, took tires. So side by side right here between the 13 and the 57. Here comes the 62 of Anthony. He wants a piece of the action. I can't believe the run Daniel got off of turn 4. I thought he overshot it, but he shot out of that turn like a shotgun. Got up next to Seth, just not able to do anything with it, as these guys are all side by side down to turn number 1 and 2. Back to single file as we watch our leader up on the right hand side. We're going to scroll back through, see what's going on. Man, they are racy back here. We got Drew, Joel, and Kenny battling it out for this 11th position. They were almost 3 wide when we got into this battle. Definitely a heater here. Back. Oh, Kenny got sideways out of turn number 2. He collects it in. He gets a run down into turn number 3. Out of turn 4, down the front straightaway. Joel leading the pack. Drew and Kenny Brady, as they have Matt, Andrew, and Blaze catching up. Andrew seems to be coming to life a little bit. He needs to make some positions up. I believe he is our points leader. I have to go back and check. As we head down the front straightaway. Joel leading this battle. Drew 2nd. Kenny. Here's Jonathan in that number 6. Matt. And here's Andrew in that number 42, trying to work up underneath Matt. Oh, there's big contact. Wrecking down the back straightaway. No caution flag. No way. How did they save that one? Oh, they're not done. Wow. Absolutely insane. I don't know if Andrew came up or what. We're going to go back. We're going to go back and try and take a... Let's take a look and see exactly what happened here. Did Andrew come up? Who got loose? Oh, net code. Net code got him. Oh. What a save by all of them, for sure. Definitely 100%. Something Andrew definitely didn't need. I believe, like I said, I believe he's our points leader. Currently in the 18th position. This is not a good night for him. Oh, here we got a battle. As the 13 of Daniel up underneath Seth. As they battle it out for that 6th position. Daniel been moving forward slowly. Might be somebody to watch out for here tonight. Definitely quick in that JDR graphics number 13. What's up, everybody? If you're just getting on to Facebook, this is Road to Pro. Seth up under the wall there out of 2. Road to Pro race number 4. Top split. Also, I am only 400 stars away from my Facebook goal that Facebook gave me. If you guys can help me get that, they will give me a little bonus. So 400 stars away from that. As we head out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, as we watch the battle Currently 4-6. Yellow flag. Yellow flag is out. What happened here? Somebody is not happy about this one. We're going to take a look. Ooh. Oh. I get it. All right, they are. They are calling him Clint Boyer right now. As a caution flag comes out, what do you guys think in the chat? Was that spin on purpose or accidental? Let me know what you guys think. I don't know. This is pretty
Sorry,
rough.
big guy.
Hold on, I'm gonna let you guys hear this.
What the God?
Well, it was getting salty. They got quiet real quick. As we are under caution here once again tonight. The caution flag is out.
If someone wants to, they can. I'm not going to do that. You can race on the game. It's not going to bother me.
Well, clearly it is because you're queuing up every 5 seconds to say shit. So come on, let it out. I'm here. I'll be Dr. Phil.
Just have a conversation. Sometimes I talk to myself. It's a condition.
Funny. Definitely some funny stuff going on. So we got Kenny out in front, Alex second. Then we got Tucker in third. Tucker's the one to beat here tonight. I don't think anybody's got anything for that number 10 car. I know that there's some Alex fans out here, but Tucker's the one to watch. He's by far been the class of the field here tonight, and I don't think there's anybody that's got anything for him. I think he is the one to beat. All right, guys, getting here ready. Oh yeah, no, I get that. Look, great run for him. He's up 5 positions right now. He's gonna probably get a top 5. But definitely, it's just hard. I mean, some people get it and some people don't. This just really seems to be Tucker's track in that number 10. Both of them good drivers. I mean, everybody in this one. This is top split, road to pro. Everybody here, a good driver. But you know what I'm saying, Ryan. You go to a track, you have a feel for it. It's just, you're not beatable. It doesn't matter who's out there. And I think that's where Tucker is here. Oh, I don't know. I forgot when I came in. Ooh, this is a sloppy looking start. Green flag is out. I don't know what happened there, but man, that was I've seen cleaner dirt starts than that one. As Kenny gets a big jump. We'll have to go back and look at that one, see if that's a premier driver doing premier things as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Kenny Brady out front as Tucker and Alex side by side into turn number 1 and 2. Tucker down to the inside, down the back straightaway. Got a drag race into turn number 3. He's going to send it in hard. He's going to get that position on Alex out of turn number 4. Oh, Alex gets a piece of the wall, but he keeps it going straight. Here comes Tucker up underneath Kenny. It doesn't matter what Kenny does because Tucker's on rails out of turn number 2. Side by side for the lead. Tucker down low, Kenny up high. Through turn number 3 and 4, out of turn 4. Tucker's going to have the lead when they cross the line this time by. Down into 1 and 2. Still side by side. Kenny trying to squeeze his way down. Alex is going to close that door. Heading down towards turn number 3. Alex has the position on the bottom side. Kenny stuck up high. Down through 3 and 4. Give Alex that second spot. Racing up here at the front. Now it's time for Tucker and Alex to check out as they are getting racy back here further back. Oh, it is getting dicey. They're bouncing off the wall, getting loose, trying to stay off each other as here comes the 39 of Daniel up underneath Brady. Brady up into the wall a little bit as they come down the front straightaway. Brady up high, Daniel down low through turns number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Here comes Daniel on the inside, up underneath Brady. I got a feeling these guys are racing him a little extra hard after that start. As Daniel continues to drop, or not Daniel, Kenny continues to drop in that 54 like a rock. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Side by side now for that 4th position. He is going backwards as Seth has the position up underneath coming out of turn number 4. We'll go side by side here so you can watch Tucker up on the right hand side as we watch the battle here for the 4th position, 5th position, wherever we happen to be at the time. As Seth takes 4th, so we're watching Brady fall back as Daniel up underneath Brady for that 5th position. Side by side, got the JDR Graphics number 13 down low, heading towards turn number 1. Still side by side, out of turn number 2, down the front straightaway. Kenny's going to fall back to that 6th position. Now he's got to deal with Michael as Michael dives up underneath him. Kenny stuck on the outside. Eventually that outside's going to come too. But Kenny definitely struggling right now in that number 54. Side by side now for that 7th position. Or 6th position as Michael's going to get it. Coming out of turn number 2. Here comes Anthony. He wants a piece of the action. This is Run the Train on Kenny Brady as he's stuck on the outside as they come around down low. Through turn number 1 and 2. Anthony's going to clear him. Here comes Jake. Jake says it's my turn as they come out of turn 2. And then they're going to be racing side by side behind these guys. It might get really interesting if they get to that point. Side by side now with Jake down low, Kenny up high. Kenny back to that 9th position. You can see Tucker checking out almost 1 second over Alex in the lead in that right-hand screen. As Jake gets around, here comes Parker White in that number 95 machine up underneath Kenny. Side by side now for that 9th position. Looks like Parker's going to get it out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Can Kenny stop the bleeding? He's got an opening to drop down. He's trying to close that gap as they come out of turn number 2. Here comes the racing behind him. It's absolutely crazy. This is not where he wanted to fall back to. Good racing through the field as we got 13 laps to go. Kenny Brady dropping like a rock. Here comes the 6th of Jonathan up underneath him in turns number 1 and 2. Door to door heading into turn 3. Give the advantage to Jonathan through turn number 3 and 4. Next in line is going to be Drew in that number 13 as they head down the front straightaway. Kenny's going to go high. Drew down low as they head into 1 and 2. Kenny right now regretting the decision to stay out as he is falling through the field. He is now falling back to the 12th position after starting. Oh, we got a caution on the track. This might make things interesting. let's see what happened here. Ooh. 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 Was that intentional? He just drove right into the 27. That was pretty rough. All right, so let's jump on board this Eugene. I don't know what he was thinking. So this is Eugene in this number 14. Just drives it in there, drives right into the back of the 27. Bringing up the caution flag. I think he caused an accident last week too. So it wasn't just this week. Definitely some issues with this driver here on the track as we are under caution here once again. We got 9 laps to go, guys. We're gonna have a shootout here. Will anybody on cooler tires have anything for Tucker? I don't think they do. But hey, you never know what somebody might push at the end of one of these. Multiple cautions could happen. We could get green light checkers. Guys, this could be a wild finish here tonight. Road to Pro race number 4, almost in the books. Tucker absolutely dominating here tonight. Where is our points leader? Andrew back in the 20th position. I believe that is our points leader. He's got some damage. Tough night for him. As we work the caution flag here tonight, will this be the last caution tonight, or are we going to get some more? 8 laps to go. Eight laps to go here, guys. Buckle up, Buttercup. This ain't gonna be an easy ride. This is one of those opportunities you have to take. This could make or break your season, your opportunity into the Pro Series here. You gotta take advantage of whatever you can here. Speaking of Road to Pros, soon iRacing should be announcing a Road to Pro to their dirt late models, guys. I can't wait to find out if and when they do it. I am definitely going to be broadcasting those, so stay tuned for that. It's part of why I've delayed doing the big block series, because I don't want to make people have to choose. But man, stay tuned for that. Road to Pro super late models should be coming out soon. Just waiting for iRacing to announce that information. All right. You gotta lose iRating. All right, you are gonna try and qualify for the super late series, right? All right, guys, getting ready to go green flag racing this time by. Tucker leading into the green flag. Will this be our last restart? 5 laps to go when they take the green flag. Pace car is in. Tucker on the inside, Alex up high. Green flag is out. Down the front straightaway. They're going to get single file for the front 2. Here comes Alex. He's going to dive it into 1 and 2 hard. Out of turn number 2, nose to tail. He's not letting Tucker get away. They are beating and banging further back in the pack. Alex trying to close in on Tucker as they come out of turn number 4. 4 laps to go. 4 more laps to go as they head down the front straightaway. Does Alex have enough in that number 1 machine? Through 1 and 2. Not letting Tucker really get away. There's only 0.2 of a second between first and second as they head down into turn 3 and 4. He is running it as absolutely as hard as he can. You can't take the tires home. Let's use them up as they come across the line for 3 laps to go. Down out of turn number 2. Still 0.2 of a second between first and second. Alex is not letting Tucker get away. Can he find a little extra something in the tank? Out of turn number 4, 2 laps to go. Through 3 and 4, it is absolute chaos in the back. I can see what's happening on the ticker as they come out of turn 2. Down into 3 and 4. They're going to get the white flag this time by. White flag in the air. One more lap for Tucker as he pulls down the front straightaway. Down through turn number 3 and 4. Or 1 and 2. Single file. Tucker in the lead. Alex in second. Seth in third. Good run for Seth. Down the back straightaway one last time. Tucker sees the checkered flag. He's going to take the win here tonight. Alex in second. Seth third. Jake fourth. Daniel fifth. Good run here tonight for a lot of these guys. I don't know how they made it through there. I'll tell you what, though, our biggest loser here, as they are wrecking here, is going to be that number 42 of Andrew. 27th here tonight. He was our points leader. All right, so Eugene having issues in this number 14. What happened to Eugene here? We gotta figure out. Let's figure out what happened to this number 14. He had been having trouble here tonight. Oh, he got in that 27 earlier. Was there a little bit of retaliation? No. Oh. Oh, they were wrecking. Oh, he just gets into the back of the 18. Sends it in there. All right, so let's go through tonight's results as Tucker takes the victory here tonight. Definitely a well-deserved victory. Tucker deserved every bit of this one. Let's go ahead and pull up the results. Maybe. Oh, I gotta click show, don't I? All right. So, with the win, Tucker in that number 1 machine. These guys out here, we're out here celebrating. Tucker in the number 1 machine. Look at this burnout here. So Tucker wins it. Alex in second. Seth in third. Jake in that 4th position. Daniel 5th. We've got a couple Daniels. Daniel 6th. Michael in 7th. Anthony in that 8th position. Drew in 9th. Jonathan 10th. Parker White in 11th. Then we got Jordy finishing 12th, Joel 13th, Devin 14th, Blaze Crawford 15th. Kenny finishes in that 16th position, Santiago in 17th, Chris in 18th, Matt Danson in 19th. Sorry, I gotta scroll for you guys, don't I? All right. So we got David in 20th, Boyd 21st, Casey 22nd, Brad 23rd, Logan 24th, Trevor 25th, Tyler 26th, Andrew 27th, Brad 28th, Brian 29th. Then we have rounding out the field, the Justin in 30th, Eugene 31st, Larry 32nd. Justin 30th, Daniel Roper and 40th, or 34th, sorry. Good racing here tonight. We're going to call it a stream.